Hi, we want to share our story of hiking Alta Via 1. To be honest, we didn't really plan to hike Alta Via 1. It all happened kind of last minute. We didn't do a lot of research, we just know we want to go to the Dolomites, thinking we would camp along the way. What we didn't know was that camping is actually not allowed in most places on the route. Still, we started the hike, and by the time we actually start walking, the sun was already high. It was hot, really hot, and we didn't bring enough water. We drank so much water, take a short break, had some food, and then we kept going. The weather started to look strange. The sky got darker, the air felt heavy. We thought maybe it would rain, but what came was a full-on storm. We were totally exposed, no trees around, nothing. We ended up running downhill just to find some kind of shelter. Finally stopped it under a small tree and waited there until the storm passed. It felt like it lasted forever, but I think it was about 20 minutes. After that, we kept hiking. We didn't really know why we pushed so far that day, and by the time evening came, we were completely done. We tried to stay at Refugio, but everything was fully booked. We checked for bivouac areas and actually found a place to pitch our tent. Just as we got inside, another storm hit, and this time we were already lying in the tent, listening to the heavy rain outside. That night was rough, but at least we had shelter. Next day, we started early again. We stopped at a Refugio for breakfast, but they weren't really serving people unless you were a guest. Still, one of the girls working there was super kind and prepared something to eat for breakfast. We kept hiking. There was a really tough uphill and then a steep descent after that. Later, we reached the lake. The water was freezing, but we still jumped in. Honestly, that was one of my favorite moments. The next Refugio was really nice. Friendly people, good food, cows walking around, it felt peaceful. We continued all the way to 5:30. The day was hard again. We were still moving too fast, rushing, not really stop to enjoy the places. We were always thinking about where to sleep or how far we should go. Dinner that night was a bit of struggle too. Kitchen was closed, we didn't have much food left, and again the Refugio was full. Finding a place to pitch the tent wasn't easy either, but we managed. The next morning we decided to change the piece. Didn't have many clean clothes left, and it was starting to feel like too much. So we said, let's go to a proper campsite, wash our clothes, rest a bit, take it slow. And that's what we did. The campsite was perfect. Finally a shower, clean clothes, and a calm evening. We thought, maybe this is where we will stop our train for Alta Via 1. But the next morning, 5 minutes before the bus arrived, we looked at each other and both thought the same thing. Let's go for one more day. Everything was clean, the leg felt a bit better, so why not? We got up, grabbed our backpacks, and went back on the trail. That day we took it slow. We stopped more often, looked around, actually enjoyed it. We had a water filter with us, which saved us more than once. There are plenty of streams in the Dolomites, and having that filter made a huge difference. The Refugio we arrived at that night was full again, but this time they were super friendly. Let us pitch the tent, they had food, even showers, and the vibe there was amazing. We meet other hikers, share stories, feel like part of something. Next morning, we planned to end the trail. The weather was starting to look bad again, and honestly, camping was becoming difficult. Not all the refuges were like the last one, so we decided to hike down and finished our trip there. In total, we did around 90 kilometers, over 5,000 meters of climbing. We didn't finish the whole Alta Via 1, but we saw so much, felt so much. The views were incredible. Even while we were walking down, we already missed it. We'll go back one day, but next time we'll plan it differently. Book Rifugios, carry less, take it slowly, no rush, just enjoy it step by step. After doing part of Alta Via 1, there are a few things I really recommend it if you are planning to go. First, don't rely on camping. We took our tent with us thinking it would be easy to pitch it everywhere we stop. But in reality, wild camping is not allowed in most places, and many refugios don't allow tents nearby. It made it really stressful in the evenings when we didn't know where we'll sleep. Second, the food. Most of the refugios have food, but only for their own guests. If you are not staying with them, many won't serve you a proper meal. Some are nice and will help, but it's not guaranteed. So don't count on eating everywhere. Bring some backup food, even if it's light. Another big one. The weather changes fast. We got caught in the two storms. Make sure you check the forecast daily and be ready to stop early if it looks bad. Also, don't rush it. If I could do it again, I plan fewer kilometers per day, book my refugio ahead, and just take my time. At the beginning, we were so focused on finish the whole trail, pushing hard, moving fast. But along the way, we realized that the goal isn't always about completing everything. It's about enjoying the journey. Luckily, our gear and packing worked out really well. We brought exactly what we need, nothing too much, nothing too little. That made a huge difference, especially with all the evaluation. Having a little and efficient setups helps you focus more on the experience and less on carrying weight. Thanks for watching and being part of our journey. We hope this gives you a real look at what Alta Via 1 can be like. The good parts, the hard parts, and everything in between. If you are planning to go, take it slow, enjoy every moment, and let the mountains surprise you. See you next time.